Yeah. Fruit. Nature's candy. What could possibly be wrong with them? Well, not everything is as it seems. Man, it's peak fruit season here, and sorry guys, but this is too good to be true. Nothing beats fresh fruit. And the thing is, once you start eating, you can't stop. I'm sure it happened to you. And the funny part is, I know when I can't stop. And I can't stop. That's how powerful it is. Hi, welcome back to another episode of Health and Nature. And today we're going to talk about fruits because it's peak fruit season in end of August. And before I continue, as always, I'm going to do a quick Health and Nature trailer. Hope you enjoy it. See you soon. Man, this is good. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that fruit trailer. So I'm just showing that at this time of the year we have a lot of fruits, an abundance of fruit. So it's end of summer, beginning of fall, and at this time of the year we all know that animals start to prepare themselves for winter. And one of the things they do to survive winter is they pack on a lot of fat. So nature had to figure out a way to make animals gain weight, mainly fat, a lot as soon as possible in a short period of time. And peak fruit season is only 1 or 2 months. So in that short period of time, animals have to pack a lot of fat in order to survive the winter. So for me to explain it, we're going to talk about fruit and mainly fructose, the main sugar in fruits. And animals in the lab who have been fed high fructose diet, they eat a lot, they gain weight, they get diabetes, high blood pressure, fatty liver. All these kids now, we're having a pandemic of fatty liver in small kids. They're not drinking alcohol, they're eating a lot of fructose. Metabolic syndrome, full blown. Everything that was blamed on fat all these past decades is actually showing in high fructose diets. And our diets today consist of a lot of fructose. That's the problem. Anyway, in order for me to explain how fructose hurts your body, or like on the long run, we need to just know that, understand a few things. So in our body we have something called mitochondria. What is mitochondria? These are small organelles. They are mainly like small power stations, powerhouses in our body, trillions and trillions of them, and they produce energy. The energy is called ATP. For those of you who are not medical, in the medical field, those of you that the medical science know exactly what I'm talking about. We're not going to go too technical. ATP is, let's say, the energy currency of your body. So you need ATP to do anything. Without ATP, you're dead in a second. And these mitochondria, the organelles, now it's showing that all chronic diseases, actually, you can dwindle them down to sick mitochondria. We're not going to go into that right now. The point is, mitochondria, very important. They produce ATP, which is the main energy of the body. So fructose actually affects this process, and that's how you gain weight. I'm going to explain it in a little bit. It's done like that by design, by nature, for us to gain weight. So as the fruit ripens, end of summer, it becomes very ripe, it becomes very sweet. So the fructose content is so high in the fruit, and it's very sweet. And when you eat it, when you eat a lot of fructose, the way it works is fructose actually suppresses the production of ATP. So the process of ATP, it's too technical. There's something called the Krebs cycle and the citric acid cycle. You can look them up if you want to. But these cycles, which are important for the production of energy, get suppressed by oxidative stress. And fructose produces a lot of oxidative stress. So when you eat a lot of fructose, you produce a lot of oxidative stress. It suppresses the production of ATP. It doesn't, of course, block it, then you die, but it suppresses the production of ATP. So your basal metabolic rate goes down. What is basal metabolic rate? Very simple. It's the minimum amount of energy ATP needed to sustain life. So like breathing, heart beating, blood pumping around, etc., etc. When you're resting, that's your basal metabolic rate. When you eat a lot of fructose from the high oxidative stress, your basal metabolic rate comes down, meaning the mitochondria isn't producing a lot of energy, ATP. All the calories you eat, the food, they're all burnt out as ATP energy. So when your basal metabolic rate goes down, but you're eating a lot of food because it's fruit season, and fructose, as we said in the lab animals, they start eating a lot because you lose your control over appetite. What's happening to all these calories? They're not being produced as energy, ATP, but they're in your body. They're shunted to accumulate fat. That's how it works. A lot of calories, less production of energy. Where does the food go then? Into fat deposit. That's the trick designed by nature for you and the wild animals to accumulate fat ASAP in peak fruit season. But here's the thing. In nature, as we said, fruit 1-2 months and then it goes away. So you've accumulated fat and then there's no more fruit. So come in mid-December, there's no more fruit anymore. And so you get off, there's no more fructose, that cycle is gone. But we, as humans, now, or like later on, say in midwinter, I can go to the grocery store and buy as much fruit as I want. Or all the packed processed food has a lot of fructose, high fructose corn syrup, you've probably heard that. And a bunch of stuff, but one of the main tricks is to keep us hungry. The food industry has figured that out a long time ago, and that's why they jam pack everything with high fructose corn syrup. Everything manufactured, processed most likely has high fructose corn syrup or something else which will trigger your hunger and will make you never feel satisfied. So when you eat fructose all year round, as modern world has been eating, you're always in that vicious cycle. You're always hungry and you're always tired, and that's why you can't stop. And before you'd go out and forage, look for food. Here in the modern world, it's binging. You open crackers, biscuits, chips, and it's like, I just ate a lot of, like in half an hour, you feel you want to eat something. That's the effect of fructose, because when your brain senses the low energy level, low ATP, it says, oh, they're like, we need to eat to bring up the energy. We need more calories. But you're stuck in that vicious cycle. That's how why fruits have become unhealthy, because we eat them year round, and then we have fructose, artificial fructose and high fructose corn syrup, which is GMO, add insult to injury, year round. And there you have it. That's why you have the metabolic syndrome, the obesity. Go by nature. There's a reason for seasons. That's why nature decided we have fruit, a lot of fruit in a small period of time, and then it's gone. But we biohacked it and we're paying the price. Now you're gonna tell me, okay, a lot of animals don't eat fructose, but they gain a lot of weight, fat. Say a Siberian tiger or a polar bear or the whales in the ocean. They gain a lot of fat. Or even the migratory, the prey birds that are flying above me migrating. But they mainly eat animal food, not fructose. So how do they gain weight? It's a good question. There is some information about it, and it's very new information to me. I'm gonna tell you, not to keep it too long. It's gonna be for the next period. But here it's a quick video today, just to show you that fruit, fructose, and actually the sugar table, it's half glucose, half fructose. Honey is also a lot of fructose. These things were meant to be eaten occasionally. Glucose, on the other hand, you can eat it year-round, in like not as bad as fructose it turns out to be, but fructose year-round, very, very bad. Short period of time, in season, it's okay. Anyway, as I said, it's a short video today, just to see how, just to tell you why fruits are bad on the long run. Okay, so in the end, for any private health coaching, shoot me an email on the link below, and you can support the channel by going to buy me a coffee. In the end, stay tuned for the next video where we're going to explain how fructose, or how animals who don't eat fructose gain weight. Until next time, take care. This is Dr. Abad Al-Hamra.